Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for joining us for today's ceremony and welcome to the First City Troop Armory. At this time, I would ask everyone to please rise for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the playing of the French and American national anthems.
Mark. Forward, march. Color guard. Halt. Post. The colors. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Left. Face. Forward. March.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's ceremony. I'd like to begin by welcoming our honored guests and hosts to Caroline Mauvanzan, the General Counsel of France, Congressman Dwight Evans from the 3rd District of Pennsylvania, the Honorable Kenneth Long, Civilian Aide to the Secretary of the Army, to Marine Fravel Venel, the Honorary Consul to the Philadelphia Consulate from France, to the Honorable Captain Dennis Boylan of the First City Troop Armory of Philadelphia, to Mr. Henry Hunter, representing the Pennsylvania State Senator Sharif Street District, to Mayor Peter Uschler, who is the mayor of the borough of Phoenixville, to Mr. Harry Jung, who is a World War II veteran, Bronze Star recipient, Purple Heart recipient, French Legion of Honor recipient and Congressional Gold Medal honoree, and to our guest of honor, PFC Theodore Novak and family. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. To begin today's ceremony, I'd like to introduce the honorary captain of the 1st Troop Philadelphia City Cavalry, Mr. Dennis Boylan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Boylan went to go receive Congressman Evans, so he will be with us momentarily. My name is Captain Andrew Spaker. I am the commander of the Philadelphia Army Recruiting Company for the city of Philadelphia. I would like to also recognize our color guard today. Thank you, gentlemen, for the outstanding job you did this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for the arrival of Mr. Boylan for his announcements, I would like to introduce Miss Maureen Frobel-Vanel, the Honorary Consul of France, to the city of Philadelphia for her greetings.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to honor Theodore Novak, a true American hero whose story embodies courage, selflessness, and resilience. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to John Teen, to Kenneth Wong, Judith Ujobi, who moved heaven and earth to help him receive the recognition that he deserves and helped with the organization of the ceremony. As the granddaughter, the daughter and sister of officers in the French Army, I am proud to be here today, and I'm honored because I know firsthand the sacrifices, the fear, the pain endured by soldiers and their families. Theodore Novak answered the call of duty when both on our nations needed him the most. And that's why I'm really, really honored to be here today and to see you receive the Médaille of la Légion d'honneur. So thank you very much, everyone, and thank you for all your fantastic organizations that are here today and help with that ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to introduce the honorary captain of the 1st Troop Philadelphia City Cavalry, Mr. Dennis Boylan.
First of all, Mr. Novak, welcome. Honored guests, welcome. Congressman Evans, welcome. On behalf of Captain Timothy Lahosky, the current captain of the troop, welcome to the Armory. The troop is embarked on its 250th year this year. We will mark our anniversary this November of serving our nation, our state, and our city of Philadelphia. And on behalf of all members of the troop, for all those who have served from the Revolution forward to the campaigns in France, both in 1918 and in the period of 1943, 44, and 45, we welcome all of you here. We especially welcome our distinguished guest from France, because the alliance between our two countries is so important, and the importance is that we still owe France for what they did for us during the Revolution. So, Madam Consul, welcome to the Army. So, again, thank you.
Private First Class Theodore J. Novak, Congressman Evans, ladies and gentlemen. It is thanks to the sacrifices made by American soldiers during World War II, including during the liberation of France, that an eternal bond of friendship was created between our two countries. It is therefore with immense gratitude, Private First Class Novak, that I will be presenting you with France's highest honor today, here in the historic city of Philadelphia, your home. This award is bestowed in recognition of both your commitment and your courage. It is worth mentioning that you are here today in the company of your son, your daughter, and a number of your grandchildren, nieces, and nephews. I know just how important your family is to you. Private Novak, you fought in military campaigns in Normandy, northern France, the Ardennes, the Rhineland, and Central Europe. Not only did you fight for your own country and for France, but you fought for all of humanity. The courage that you displayed then will never be forgotten. That is why we are gathered here today to present you with the Legion of Honor. This award was created in 1802 by then First Consul Napoleon Bonaparte. This to reward civilians and military personnel for exceptional service to France. Ever since then, it has been France's highest national award. The President of France himself serves as the Legion of Honor's Grand Master, which means that he's responsible for choosing each of the award recipients. By receiving this medal today, you are joining the ranks of over 300 American veterans. You, Private Novak, are a hero among heroes. I would like to take a moment to share some more about you. You enlisted in the US Army at just 20 years old in May 1943. After completing basic training at Camp Shelby in Mississippi, as well as sniper training, you set out for Europe on June 21st, 1944. You were assigned to the 83rd Infantry Division, where you were responsible for transporting ammunition. At the end of June, you arrived at Omaha Beach in Normandy. From there, you risked life and limb traveling across France with your unit. You were injured for the first time near La Roussière, then again several weeks later, and a third time shortly after, you left the hospital in Étanges Grande in eastern France. And the war raged on. Despite these injuries, you were determined to persevere. On December 24th, 1944, you reached Schneidhausen in Germany. Under enemy fire and mortar shelling, you helped rescue workers, evacuate 10 men with mortar and artillery injuries, and provided them with first aid. You also went on to help evacuate many other wounded soldiers throughout the country. What you managed to do in these extremely difficult, dangerous conditions was both remarkable and courageous. The integrity and character that you displayed earned you praise and admiration from your fellow soldiers and commanders alike. After one final injury in Germany before the end of the war, you were evacuated to the Augusta, Georgia Military Hospital and received an honorable discharge on October 13, 1945. Private Novak, your service, bravery, and exemplary behavior during World War II earned you numerous medals here in the United States: the Purple Heart, the Good Conduct Medal, the Certificate of Merit Medal, the Silver Star Medal, the Bronze Star Medal Citation, and the European African Middle Eastern Theater Ribbon. Today, it is my honor to add another distinction to this list by awarding you the Legion of Honor in recognition of all that you have done for France. And this award comes just in time as you will be returning to Normandy very soon to take part in the D-Day 80th anniversary commemorations. Theodore J. Novak, on behalf of France, I will bestow upon you the Legion of Honor. May your story inspire generations to come, reminding us all of the sacrifices that have been made for freedom and the enduring bonds between our two countries. In keeping with protocol and tradition, I will now continue in French. remettons les insignes de l'Ordre national de la Légion d'honneur.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Honorary Kenneth Wong, Civilian Aid Secretary of the U.S. Army.
Wow, that's a tough act to follow. Congratulations, Mr. Novak. Well deserved. So as Captain Spaker said, I am the civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army here in Eastern Pennsylvania, and I want to welcome everybody here, Congressman Dwight Evans, the Honorary Consul General from the Embassy in Washington, our Honorary Consul General here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's so lucky we get two here today. But on behalf of the soldiers and civilians of the United States Army, it's an honor to congratulate Mr. Ted Novak on this very special day, in which he was presented the French Legion of Honor for his service and gallantry during World War II in his defense of France as a member of the United States Army. During World War II, Mr. Novak fought bravely for our country. The profound selflessness of his service and his dedication to the ones around him and the ideals of our nation at such a critical time in our nation's history continue to inspire generations of Americans. Please accept my best wishes for this memorable occasion and sincere thanks for all you've done and continue to do for our nation, Mr. Novak. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're going to proceed with additional honors to PFC Novak. I'd like to introduce at this time United States Congressman Dwight Evans from Pennsylvania's 3rd Congressional District.
I want to let you know Ted moves faster than I do. It is absolutely my pleasure to meet you, Ted. You do a good job. I want to let you know. Whereas in recognition of this value and sacrifice, Theodore Ted Novak has bestowed with the highest honor by the Republic of France, the Legion of Honor. This prestigious honor you have earned. So I want to add my voice to what I've heard. So I have a few comments, Ted, to just read about you. Now, I won't read them all, I'll just get a few comments, Ted. And thank you for your dedication and your sacrifice. Now, therefore, to be resolved, Ted Novak has prepared to embark on a journey to France for the 80th anniversary of D-Day, as we salute him for not only his bravery and all of his effort. Therefore, the Ted legacy will forever inspire future generations to uphold the values of freedom, democracy, and justice for which he has so bravely fought. And on this occasion, I want to, as Congressman, extend my support and congratulations to you for all that you have done and say thank you. So I'll just present. And I also would like to present to Harry G. Jones. I'll see that. And even though I got my glasses on, I need a little extra. So I want to state to you also for your dedication and your involvement. Whereas Harry has been recognized to his achievement receiving the Congressional Gold Medal in Washington in January 2019 in an Army hearing for all that you've done. Therefore, it is resolved that Harry, inducted as the Knight of the Legion of Honor by the Republic of France. We also want to say thank you for what you have done. Thank you. This is a gentleman I want to make some comments about. I had the pleasure of knowing him. You will not believe his age, because I am impressed. Because I walked with him in the Veterans Guild because of what he demonstrated. And I say that to you, that he has really, Benjamin Berry, is Benjamin? 2 o'clock.
Mr. Burry is receiving his medal letter later on this afternoon.
Okay. I just want to make a comment about, would not believe he is 100 years old. And when I met him and had the honor of spending time with him, I share with you, he showed the kind of energy and for what he has done in the service. So he is a great person. I have a letter here that I will present to him and thank him for all that he has done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Congressman. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Henry Hunter, who is a representative of the Pennsylvania State Senator's Office for Senator Sharif.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm here on behalf of the State Senator Sharif Street. Today they're doing the budget, so you know if you're not there, you don't get it. So, it's Novak. I'm a former Vietnam vet. And I was just reading from the history that you have. And a lot of things are similar, I guess, with a lot of us in the military. But I have something on behalf of the Senator Street. Most of the people that talked about already, but I saw a couple of comments that we weren't familiar with. That you were wounded twice, 3 times. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you like bullets. I was wounded once, and that was enough. I was drafted, similar, and war is not what people think it is. And that's the sad part about it, because when you try to explain to people what you experience, they're looking at you like, that's been going on for eons, so why is it so strange now? But it is, because when you return home, you have to make that adjustment. And many of us were not able to make that adjustment. I'm from an era where a lot of Vietnam vets, they can't get their benefits because they won't come in. They won't come in. So a lot of things they don't get, all that was there for them. So, on behalf of Senator Street, I'll just read the last part because they've been talking about it already. Where now therefore, the Senator of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania extends a heartwarming gratitude and respect to Theodore J. Novak upon his rich deserved, recognized, proudly note that he demonstrated acceptance, commitments to our nation through his record of service, extending best wishes and even future success and happiness. And direct that a copy of this document presented by State Senator Sharif T. Street be transmitted to Theodore J. Novak.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the mayor of the borough of Phoenixville, Mayor Peter J. Urscheller.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and especially to Mr. Novak. On behalf of the residents of the borough of Phoenixville and all of our elected officials, it's an honor to bring you greetings and especially to celebrate Mr. Novak, who is not only an extraordinary hero, but he is a community treasure to the borough of Phoenixville. He is the light and the joy that we find within our community, and we are very fortunate to have him as an incredibly honored community member, and we're grateful for all of his dedication, not only to our countries, to the United States, to France, but also the dedication he has shown to our community throughout his life. And so it is an honor to be here with him and to call him a dear friend. So thank you so much, Mr. Novak. Always a privilege and pleasure to be with you and to celebrate with you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you please rise for the retiring of the colors.
Mark time. Mark. Forward. March. Color guard. Halt. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Post. The colors. Left face. Forward march. Mark time. March. Color guard. Halt.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's ceremony. The Novak family would like to thank Mission Barbecue for providing us with our luncheon today. Everyone is invited to attend the reception afterwards, and please join me in one final applause for Mr. Novak.